All right, here we go, guys. Welcome to the Breakout Daily. I'm Anthony. Thank you for tuning in. Today, we're diving into some books I got from a comic shop a town away. And I went diving for some keys. Wanted to go into those long boxes and see what was out there. So I got a nice little healthy stack of books we're going to talk through fairly quick in the Breakout Daily fashion. But before I dive into this, we'll also be talking real briefly about these BCW wall hangers. I finally figured out some books I'm going to put in there. As you can see, that was Marvel Spotlight 11 with some Ghost Rider loving. Anyways, hit that follow button, guys, the subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss a single thing here on the Breakout Daily. I'm having a blast doing this stuff, getting the videography love back and talking about stuff that I truly enjoy. I spent a few, probably close to 90 minutes just digging through lawn boxes, looking at some books, putting some books back, so forth and so on. Anyways, let's dive into the video, shall we? Again, this comic shop's a town away, so it takes me about an hour to get there. I try to go there about once a month to just see what they've got going on. A little bit of something different. Nothing against my local LCS. I support the hell out of them. If you guys don't know that by now, which is Aegis Comics of Alaska. But I do like a little change of pace. Shake it up a little bit. Let's see what is in the Boscos long boxes. So let's should we start with this? Let's start with the BCWs. So I got these. These are silver comic book holders. They go on your wall. You can see the little fella right there. And right here, I picked this book up. I was digging through, just looking at some Marvel Spotlight stuff. They didn't have a very good collection, and this book wasn't in that great of condition. However, I liked the cover. I'm digging the older Ghost Rider stuff. If you guys don't know, I've owned and actually still own a Harley. I've owned a really cool Harley V-Rod for a while and loved it. I've got my motorcycle license. I've done a lot of things. Anyways, makes me a little impartial to the good old Ghost Rider fella. I like the color on this book. Is this a sought after book? No. It's relatively cheap. I checked out the pricing on cover price. It was like, I think $20 or $10 or something. Not very much. I only paid, I think, like $5 for it. So there it is right there. Looks cool. I like the color. I like how it's just, if I see this on a wall or if someone sees this on the wall, I feel like it should warrant some questions, right? You got like a devil creature. You've got Witch Woman, and then Ghost Rider riding his motorcycle up a wall, right? I don't know. I appreciate it. I appreciate the art. And then the theme here is this is art, comic art from a while back. This book I picked up, I think it was like $10, maybe $5. Unfortunately, I didn't know that there was a huge crease in it, but I showed this before. I believe it's Hulk 107. This is a 12-cent book at the time. It's the Hulk fighting the Mandarin, man. I mean, how cool is that? I like the color. I like the age of the book, kind of the patina, the beat up side. I wasn't buying this for money or anything of the sort. I bought this just to hang on the wall. And then it goes the same for this next book too, right? I don't have any Grail Tomb of Draculas. This was one of the books that caught my eye in the collection. It's in pretty good shape though. Again, the color. That was the thing with these books. I wanted the color to pop. The condition of the book didn't concern me as much, just the color. So where it had some dark and then it had some different variations and whatnot on there. So this is The Tomb of Dracula, Lord of Vampires, 51. We got Blade on the cover, and we've got Dracula with a wooden stake and Blade with a wooden stake. Like, how cool is that? I feel like all three of these, if you're into comics or into the Marvel movies or anything, if you see these hanging there, it's going to warrant some questions. And I think it looks cool. That's my thought. Anyways, those are the BCW comic holders, silver edition. Again, I went silver because, like you can see, This book slides around a little bit. Some of the modern books are a little thinner, but it allowed me to put whichever book I wanted to in there. And you got to consider that because long term, if you're going to do something like this, are you only ever going to put silvers in there? You're going to put moderns in there? You're going to put golds in there? You may consider that because regardless, the book is going to stay, kind of where you want it once it's on the wall. But if you're going to change it up, you're either buying new BCW holders or you need to make a decision on which size you want. So enough said there, guys. Tomb of Dracula, you saw it right over there. I have had this weird thing lately, and I don't know what it is, with the Tomb of Dracula and Werewolf by Night. I'm not 100% sure why. I just keep seeing these covers, and it's getting me kind of sucked into it. So let me look this one up. Tomb of Dracula, because I did pay $12 for this guy. Let's see if I got screwed over on this. So these guys do ticket. They got the little tickets right there on the books themselves, and that's what you're paying unless there's a sale going on. There was no sale when I was there. This book's not in that great a condition. Shoot. I made out pretty good on this book. Holy crap. I didn't even realize that when I bought it. This is actually the second appearance of Blade. Wow. Damn. Okay. Well, that works out well for me. So I paid $16 for it. It's got some spine wear on it and some spine ticks, some color fades. It's not in that great of condition. It's not in like garbage condition, but there it is. So right now, the fair market value of a raw comic, according to cover price, is $185. Now that is probably in pretty good condition. This is not in super good condition, but nonetheless, that's a second appearance of Blade. That's awesome. So that's one. The next book I bought because I am starting to spec, and I mentioned this before in one of my previous videos. I wanted to talk about how I am going to start speccing some of the stuff because I was going, and still do, I have intentions, or I have bad habits of kind of trying to chase all these different things. Blade is actually one character I would like to follow a little bit closer than what I have as far as comics go. Moon Knight is another one, and what we have here is a Moon Knight #1, and once it lets me find it, this is the 1989 Mark Spector Moon Knight. And this book is actually in really good condition. There's like a weird color splotch over on the side here, but I got this for $10. So right now, the fair FMV for Raw is going for $18.54, so right around $20. And then the graded 9.8, if it captured the most recent sales, about a $215 book. Not crazy, but we also haven't seen any Moon Knight trailers yet. We know that it's in production. We've seen a lot of cool things, but we still haven't seen any of the trailers. Once those trailers start kicking, we're gonna be in for something special. Okay, so this next book I just bought because I'm also digging the old Avengers books. Just like I've got a pretty nice collection of X-Men books. So here we go. This book is not in good shape. Or maybe it's in good shape as far as market value goes, I guess. It's saying it's not a key. Somebody put and again, they didn't note it on here, so I may have to, let's double check this. So on cover price, they're not saying it's anything special. 1 second. Let's go over to Key Collector and see what they say about this next book. And that's Avengers 52. And I try not to, I try like heck not to go off of like notes from people because it's a bad habit, because it could be misleading. It could be an old tag, but this one's okay. No, they're right. This book is not in good shape though. I mean, there's a sticker tear on it. I like the cover. I thought it was kind of cool. The man who killed the Avengers. It's beat up on the side, but this is also an older book. In this, Black Panther joins the Avengers, and this is the first appearance of Grim Reaper, brother of Wonder Man, and there it is. So again, I mean, that's a low-grade book. I got it for $9. This book, according to cover price, fair market value for a raw book, the latest was $84. I don't know the condition on that. And then a 9.6 went for $487. The highest known back in 2015, so this book probably hasn't moved much, was about $900. So there you have it. This next book is obvious. As I just said, I am collecting I'm trying to get some of the older Avengers books. So that was $52. This next one, I'll pull it up on both cover price and on Key Collector. Key Collector's got good information. The pricing on Key Collector, I feel like, is off because between cover price, eBay, GPA, it just I often feel like it is missing. Sometimes it's missing, sometimes it's not, but not enough for me to bet on. Okay, so this next book, again, cover price isn't saying much. However, Marvel value stamp A88, the leader. Anyways, I didn't realize there was like a damn, man. I didn't realize this either. I need to find another copy of this bad boy. There's like pieces of the book torn. Anyways, we're talking about Avengers 129. Kang blasting off on the cover. If there wasn't like these little tear marks, I should have noticed that. I got to slow down when I'm at the shop. It would be in good condition. With the tear marks, it's too bad. So anyways, fair market value on this, according to cover price, is about $62.49. Key Collector saying the cover art featuring Kang, obviously, in a Marvel value series, A number 88, the leader stamp. The next one is Avengers. I just liked this cover. Probably doesn't mean anything. Let's see if I got lucky here. These were $4 books. So, nope. I don't think I'm going to get as lucky with this one, guys. I don't think so. Anyways, it's Avengers 266. So there's that guy. Avengers 268, which has Kang and Hercules and Namor and a bunch of stuff going on. Also, I don't think that's a key. We have Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu. This was a limited series run, I believe from the 90s. This book isn't worth much. Anyways, again, it's a Moon Knight, though. Like the cover, like what's going on. Not worth much. I did pick up a copy of Savage Dragon #1. It's in pretty good shape, other than the spine is ripped. These next books I picked up because I'm trying to spec, and I feel like we've got a couple more trailers to go, and I may have mentioned this before on the Eternals. So the trailer is what it is, but the first run on these, I feel like some of the books are kind of low in price, and as we get closer to the movie and as this kind of blows up, I think we're going to be in for a price increase. And so this is Eternals number 13. This is the first appearance of Gilgamesh, the Forgotten One, and fair market value is about $33. Actually, raw was up to $50, and then graded is between about $170 and up. So actually, let me switch it over to the newsstand. So newsstand actually is about $41, and the last graded version of this book, holy smokes, was $2,000 from a recent sale. That is crazy. Oh no, that's a 35-cent variant. Never mind. I was about to say that is one dramatic jump, folks. So for this one, it's still, $170. Anyways, you got to keep your eye out for that price variant right there. 35 centers are a huge one. In this case, it looks like there was a 12 center, but the 35 center on these older books is one to keep your eye out on. Anyways, so that's a $40 book. We got the Eternals #1. Let me find this guy real quick. Another good book in the series. This is a limited series. Let me find it here. 1985 to 86 is 12 issue run. Just a first appearance. It cost me $5, and that's the raw market value is about $6. Actually, let me jump over. $9. Sorry, because it was a newsstand edition as opposed to a direct edition. So another nice one. I didn't look this one up. I just bought it because I found it. Again, I'm trying to build out my Ghost Rider stuff, and actually I've got a autographed version, I believe, of this book on its way to my house. I could be wrong. Okay, so this is worth a whole bunch. Jesus, this book isn't worth shit. This is worth, raw book on this right now is worth $2.85. I paid $6. I overpaid. I wouldn't have thought that, though. That's strange to me. Midnight Suns, all new stories featuring Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, Darkhold, Night Stalkers, and Morbius. A lot of spec on the Midnight Suns coming. I hope it does. We'll see. Picked up another Mother of Madness book, and I'll talk about this. This is going to be a relatively long video. Anyways, I picked up another variant of this, and then a Savage Dragon Image First #1. Let me grab some books from over here. So, let's see. That brings, just to make sure, because I do have some additional books coming. There's another Mother of Madness variant, and the main reason I'm jumping on this, to tell you the truth, I mean, it looks cool. I haven't read it yet, is because Emilia Clarke's tied to it. And then I actually have, 3 or 4 different covers also coming. So there's that. And then there's these, you may have seen these already, depending on when I post this, but there's some other Moon Knights, the new Moon Knight #1s that have come out. These are just your base variants, not limited. Still very, very nice. Very nice cover work. It is kind of crazy with all these variants they're doing, though. I mean, as much as I appreciate the art, I feel like do 2 or 3 and like a limited one. Don't do so many. Anyways, I feel like Moon Knight's going to be huge. And then Nightwing, Spawn Universe, and Spawn King are also going to be big. Anyways, this is a long video. I didn't mean to run so long, guys. But I did want to share some of this stuff with you. As far as specking goes, real quick before I jump off here. Eternals is one that I feel like it is being spec'd on. Oops. It is being spec'd. Okay, that was a piece of tape. I felt something bend in my hand. It was the tape. I just feel like there's still a lot of opportunity with Eternals, especially with the characters and the actors and actresses that are tied to it. I feel like there's some growth there. Moon Knight, obviously. And then I also feel like Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, I'm a little bit late to. I obviously have the Masters of Kung Fu. I was actually looking for some Masters of Kung Fu books because I feel like that one is almost at the point with the movie coming out so soon. Once that movie hits, if it is a badass movie, and I think it will be, those books are going to launch into outer space. And I feel like the Eternals has that opportunity as well. Now, the TV shows could very likely do the same thing with, Hawkeye coming, She-Hulk. And I'm not getting into the She-Hulk stuff. I got a little bit of Hawkeye. I'm going to leave Hawkeye alone for the most part because I've already got a couple of keys for it. The Kang stuff I'd like to get into a little bit because the thing with Kang, and then we'll wrap this video, is Kang just got announced in the last Loki show. He's also, we know he's going to be in Ant-Man Quantumanium. That's Ant-Man Quantumanium is not coming out until 2023. So his appearance, his impact on the MCU is going to be long-lived. Similar like what Thanos was doing. And we don't know if it's going to end in Ant-Man by any stretch of the imagination. So what does that mean? That means these books with Kang in it are just going to keep growing and growing and growing. And it's just going to get crazy and continue getting crazy. Plus, hell of a start for his character in the all-new show. So, or at the end of Loki, I should say. So that's what I got, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Breakout Daily. Hey, take a minute. Hit that subscribe button down below. If you guys want additional movie stuff and video game stuff, I'm a co-host of the Culture Jack podcast. You guys should check that out. It's available everywhere. There's a link to all of this stuff down below. Stop by, Really appreciate it, and we'll catch up with you in the next video.